Hello everyone, my name is Agnes Puspita and my student number is 020.
My name is Claudia Putri Rasanya and my student number is 021.
Hello everyone, my name is Felicia Amanda and you can call me Tia and my student number is 2212144019.
Okay, so hello everyone, my name is Henrique Padua, my student number 201, 214 and 153.
Hello everyone, today I would like to present 3 examples. The first one is a metaphor. It comes from the song Bulletproof by Sia. In the lyric, she says, "I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose." This is not a literal meaning. She's not really bulletproof like metal. It means she feels strong and cannot be hurt emotionally. So, bulletproof here is a metaphor for emotional strength and confidence. What is a metaphor? Metaphor is a way of describing something by saying it something else. And the second example is hyperbole. It comes from the song Grenade by Bruno Mars. He says, "I'd catch a grenade for ya, throw my hand on the blade for ya." Of course, he doesn't really mean he will catch a grenade. It's an exaggeration to show how much he loves someone and how far he would go for that person. So, it's a hyperbole, a big exaggeration to express strong feelings. So, what is hyperbole? A hyperbole is a way of speaking that makes something sound bigger, better, or worse than it really is. And the last example is about thematic roles. So, look at this picture. Cat chases mouse. Here, the cat is the agent doing the action, and the mouse is the patient who affected by it. It's a simple sentence that shows who does what to whom. So, thematic role is the job or part of a word, usually a noun, has in a sentence. It shows how that word is connected to the action in the sentence. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. In this video, I would like to present the lexical relation phenomenon that I found around me. So, in the first video, I found an example of antonymy between the words large and small. So, these two words have opposite meanings in terms of size or quantity. Large means big in size and small means little in size. So, in semantics, this type of antonym is called a gradable antonym because the contrast between them is relative. Okay, the second picture that I found shows the word of kretek. This can be an example of a homograph, which means a word that has the same spelling but different meanings and different pronunciation. In Indonesian, kretek usually means a type of cigarette, but also a kind of traditional therapy for muscle pain, usually when someone cracks their back or neck to relieve stiffness. So for the traditional therapy, the pronunciation is kretek. So even though the spelling is the same, but the meaning changes depending on how we use it in context. This is why it's called a homograph. Next, in the third picture. So I found this picture on TikTok. We see the word fast, quick, and rapid. These words have almost the same meaning. They all describe something that happens with speed. This is an example of synonym. However, they are not always used in exactly the same way. Like, for example, we say fast for car, quick response, and rapid growth. The meaning is similar, but each word fits better in different situations. This shows how synonyms can share meaning but still have small differences in use. Okay, finally, this is the last picture that I found. I found this picture when I listened to music. And in this last picture, I would like to present about thematic roles. So, look at the lyric. I found the love for me. From Ed Sheeran's song, this sentence can be analyzed using thematic roles, which explain the relationship between people or things in an action. In this lyric, the word I is the agent because he does the action of finding. The phrase love is the theme, which is the thing being found. and the word me is the beneficiary, the one who receives the benefit of the action. This lyric shows how language expresses emotion through roles in an action.
Okay. Hello everyone, for the next lexical relations part, I will explain about hyponymy using a real example that I found in a TikTok comment section. The comment says, I love peonies, and they remind me of a book I read where the girl's favorite flower is peonies. In this comment, the word peonies is a specific type of flower, so we can say that a peony is a kind of flower. It shows how people use a specific word to describe one type of a general thing in daily life. So, hyponymy is the relationship between words where one has a more specific meaning, or the hyponym, and the other is more general, or the hypo. Okay, for the figurative language part, I will explain simile using a TikTok video that I found. In the video, the text says, her smile is like a ray of sunshine. Here, her smile is compared to sunshine, which means her smile is bright, warm, and makes people feel happy, just like the sun does. This example shows how simile is often used in daily life, even in short videos or captions online, to make a sentence sound more beautiful and expressive. A simile is a figure of speech that compares two different things using the word like or as to create a more vivid image or feeling. Okay, and then for the thematic roles part, I will use a lyric from Taylor Swift's song, and the title is Love Story. The lyric says, he knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring. In this lyric, he is the agent because he is the one doing the action, and the crown is the location because it shows where the action happens, and a ring is the theme because it is the object involved in the action. This line clearly shows how each part of the sentence has a specific role in the meaning. The agent performs an intentional action that includes a place and an object, which makes it a clear example of thematic roles in context.
Okay, as you can see the video.
Kalau nggak mancur terus, kapan enaknya?
So that is polysemy because look at the phrase. Kalau nggak mancur, terus kapan enaknya? The word mancur, that sentence can be categorized polysemy. Why? Because it has more than one related meaning. A literal meaning, something that flow or spray out continuously, like water. And a figurative meaning, something that goes smoothly, successfully, or consistently. So both meaning semantically connected through the concept of continuous flow or movement. Look at the poem. So focus on the fluttering and dancing in the breeze. So in the poem, it is written as if the flowers are dancing. So as if the where life is called personification. Why personification? So personification is human characteristic to something non-human. In this example, the author put on the daffodil flowers. So the author make the author put human characteristic to daffodil flowers to make the flowers alive. So that's called personification. Okay, next is at the crack of dawn from the video. That is idioms. Why idioms? Because idiom is phrase or expression that largely or exclusively carries the figurative or literal meanings rather than making a literal sense. Why? Because idiom use figurative meaning, not direct meaning of the words. So I will explain. Let's see the phrase. So the phrase is at the crack of dawn. Crack mean retakan, dawn mean fajar. So it not means retakan dari fajar, but it means pagi-pagi sekali. So each word individual doesn't mean what the whole phrase mean. So if we translate literally, it sounds weird and meaningless in another language.
That's all from us. Thank you.